Trainers, the creators of today, the protectors of tomorrow. Amongst a realm of uncertainty, these are the select that have been tried, tested, and true. Watch, then ask of yourself, do I train or still need to be trained?
Hi, I'm Dan. My passion is working with athletes to take them to that next level. But if you come with me, I'll show you how I'll work with anyone who's passionate about fitness. I grew up being absolutely obsessed with sports. Sports was my everything. I was probably active about 6 hours a day. Got into university and focused more on academics and started living more of a sedentary lifestyle. Mini pizzas at night, Cokes all day, and eventually took a look in the mirror and realized I wasn't what I used to be and decided to finally start and do something about it. I started researching and looking up different ways to get fit, different ways to really apply myself. And I found out the more I was reading up, the better my results were getting. I was losing more each week. I got up to 196 pounds. 2 months later, I dropped it down to 160. I was the strongest and fittest I had ever been, and it was thanks to combining that knowledge and research and actually putting some effort in and heading out there and doing it. After some personal results and realizing how effective knowledge was when put towards proper training, it made me realize what I really wanted to be, a trainer, so I could share that knowledge with other people and help them get the same results. I know if you look around us and see we're in a corporate environment, we have to realize that doesn't dictate how I as an individual train and treat my clients personally.
My advice to trainers would be that it doesn't matter if you're corporate, private, or whatever, pay attention to the needs of your clients.
It's called personal training for a reason, and that is because the aspect is personal. Even if you're in a corporate environment, one-on-one, anything like that, it's two people talking and figuring out their goals together. You gotta find the right fit for you, and that person could be in any gym, anywhere. If you put Wolfgang Puck in an Applebee's, you're getting the best food out there. The gym is just your tables and chairs. We're the chefs. Today, we're going to be doing the windshield wiper. The thing I personally love about this exercise is it really requires you to lock in your core and use your external obliques to hold on. Every single ounce of your core is going to be activated, so I advise you that this is one of the final things you're doing to try and elevate your core. Advisory warning, this is one of the last things you want to be doing to tighten up your core. If you don't have an excellent core, you should be working on the little things to building up to something like this. A couple things to remember about this exercise. You're going to become parallel to the floor, nice, tight, controlled, and slow movement. We don't want any type of jerking. I'll show you. So that's how it's done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have our tennis player here demonstrate why it's so important for tennis athletes to try and activate the core with strong controlled movements so they can really get that snap on their forehand, backhand, and have a tight core throughout the entire match. Hip flexors are being activated, nice tight control, parallel to the floor. When you can control your entire body via your core, hitting a tennis ball becomes second nature. You really get extra power. Great job, bud. Perfect way to complement this, some Russian twist to really finish it off and destroy the core. You want to see stuff like that? You gotta come see me.
Wait, cut. Hold up. So trainers, just because it is that you physically display to measure your skill, does that mean that you could also verbally relay your knowledge? let's see what it is you really know.
Good afternoon, viewers. I'm Emilia, and welcome back to another segment of Now You Know. Now, there are those that push themselves, and then there are athletes, sometimes defined as superhuman because of their immense measure of natural talent and worked-on skill. They are no joke. 17-year-old Essay asks, I've always been into rugby, but recently I've started getting approached by scouts. I need to be faster, stronger, and bigger by the time I graduate. So I just wanted to know if you can give me some training tips to keep me on point. Well, Essay, let's speak to our fitness correspondent Dan and see what he knows. Dan?
What I honestly cannot stress enough is that in order to be an athlete today, you need to combine knowledge with effort. If you're training like an animal, but you don't know why or how to properly train, you're really not going to be able to achieve those results you're looking for. In the same extent, if you're just reading up on it and learning about it, but not applying maximal effort, you're not going to see the results either. If you actually take both and combine it with proper rest, nutrition, that's when you're really going to break into being an elite athlete.
Thanks, Dan. Just remember, with any informed decision that you make, do know that anything worth gaining comes with hard work, effort, and determination. But just as there's physical investment, there should also be a measure of smarts to accompany. Don't just do. Do with knowledge as your guide. And now, you know.
Training isn't about reading off scripts, making people feel inadequate, or anything like that. One of the most important things is listening to your client, finding out what kind of person they are, and reading and reacting to that. If you can adapt to what type of client you have, that's when you'll really see some results. If your client's analytical, give him some numbers, some stats to work with, and watch his eyes light up as he just breaks through the mold. If you have a person who's visual, show them what they want to be doing, and show them why and how. That's when you're going to get the results. When it comes to trainers, it's not always about making a sale or a sales pitch. Come up and talk to us. If you have a question, I'm sure if it's a good trainer, they're going to do whatever they can to make sure you get the proper advice and help you out. We're here for you.
Got a couple clients coming up, working on some new things here. I put the time in here so I can give them the best out there. Regardless what kind of facility you're in, whether you're an elite athlete or just a beginner, if you actually start taking some thought process, combining with effort, that's when we're really going to break through and see some results. I'm Dan, and I train.
Would it be wrong?